Hey there, Andy Weiser from recruitmentmarketinginternational.com here. So we help recruitment search business owners grow and scale past 7 figures, usually a solopreneur. We also work with corporates, and if you want to know more, head to our website, recruitmentmarketinginternational.com. So, question for you. What is your fee? How's your fee compared to those in the market? So let's say that you're a recruitment business owner, and let's say you're currently doing 300,000, and your goal is to get to 750, get to 1 million, or you're currently doing 1 million, you want to get to 2 million. What's the quickest way? Well, there's only 3 ways you can grow your business. One is increase the number of customers, i.e. clients, stroke candidates. Number 2, you increase the frequency that they give you a placement, or indeed the candidate moves. And number 3, you increase your fee. That's the only way to grow your business. There's only 3 ways to grow your recruitment search business. So with that in mind, what's the easiest one? Increase your fee. Increase your fee. So how do you increase your fee? Well, your fee is increased directly by the exchange of value between you and the client. So your client has a role. And depending on your niche and depending on your industry and depending on your position in that niche, you will be either an outsider, you will be on the preferred suppliers list, or you may well be exclusive and working exclusive and retained. So how do we increase our fee? Again, your client wants one thing. They want the best candidate to give them the best results for the best period of time. That is their extrapolation of their equivalent of an elevator pitch about what they want from you. So to do that, if you can give them that best candidate, it's going to save them how much time in turnover in terms of training, churn, downtime, projects being late, whatever niche you're in, there'll be different variables, different drivers. So with that in mind, would your client exchange more value, i.e. an increased fee from 20k to 40k, if it added 2 years to the lifetime of that candidate being on site? If it added 5 million in revenue to that sales team? If it saved that hiring manager 50 hours of their time? If the HR manager would be saved 25 hours of messing around, dicking around with different recruitment search providers, would they take that exchange of value? The answer is yes. Now, in some niches, there'd be an increase in maybe what they'd expect in terms of output. It might be the number of hours they don't want to exchange in terms of actually engaging with recruitment or search business owners or recruiters per se. But your fee is a direct reflection of your value to that client. And one of the biggest mistakes that recruitment business owners make, or indeed recruiters make, is when they go into their negotiations. If they're newer, they will start off looking at the market and they'll say the average fee is 20k. I'll go in at 18k. Then it might be we're on comparable. So basically, you're now a commodity. You're a commodity. So how do you get the role of your commodity? Is it luck? Is it by you've got a little bit of a relationship with that hiring manager? What is it? You don't want any of those things. You want to be the only one with what they really want, and that is the best candidate. So the question is, how do you get the best candidate? It isn't by sending out multiple emails on LinkedIn. It's by having virtually all the candidates see you as the leader in the niche. I have a role, and they respond to that when you reach out to them. So when you want to increase your fees, remember this. You can dictate what that fee is. You can dictate what that timeline is. So the payment timeline may be in your retained, if you got to that point. You get a third now. You get a third then. You get a third then. No, Mr. Client, these are the terms. We've now engaged on these 3 positions. These 3 positions, how would you rate the candidates that I've sent across comparable to previous placements from previous search businesses? 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 compared to what? 6 out of 10? Right, what's been the impact of that in terms of hours on your part? What's been the impact to that sales team? How much additional revenue has that person brought in? Right. Now, as you can see, we are the number 1 in this niche. The reason why is we have this system that does ABC, which is what I give you, along as over 200-300 additional strategies and a plan for the next 90 days, year plus. However, I digress. So based on this, Mr. Client, do you think it is wise for me to negotiate on being a commodity where I can bring this to you and save you this and increase you this, simply for an additional £20,000 on your part, and this person has brought in additional X, and I've proven now across 3 placements. So when we talk about how our fee should be structured, We had a member who came on one of our group coaching calls and said, I want to go retained. Andy, how should I do it? And usually with my strategies, they are very, very systemized. They are very completely documented. We have templates for absolutely everything. On this occasion, I said, this is going to be the most complex thing you've ever heard. Just do it. The reason why is this member had set up the initial steps that I gave in her first 90 days game plan that I knew that would position her above the noise in the marketplace. I don't mean she'd done a webinar or a podcast. I mean she had the best candidates. So just do it. This is how you're going to negotiate that conversation. And what happened was at midday, she had a role. In fact, she had a couple of roles with a client. And at midday, she said, this is our fee. This is what I expect. The client said, what? What? He had the sticker shock. What? No, that's not what we really do. Okay? I got to the end of the day. Come back to me. If not, absolutely fine. Anyway, she was in the US. She had a call just before 6 p.m. Okay, we're in. So here's the thing. When you can demonstrate you've got this value, if they don't take that value, someone else is going to take it. So you need to think about what is the value your client wants. And your fee is an exchange of value. If you're not thinking in that manner, you're a commodity and you'll forever be in feast and famine mode. Screw that. Do not be a commodity. You be the niche leader. So with that said, my name's Andy Whitehead. If you want to reach out, if you would like me to help you with your recruitment or search business, if you're savvy, if you're cool, if we'll get on, if you are coachable, if you are serious about your business, head to recruitmentmarketinginternational.com, recruitmentmarketinginternational.com, click on meet, book a call. There are some questions I want you to fill in. I may well come up with some additional questions. My big thing is I want to take a business from 300k to 750 to 1.5, and we grow. Your big thing is either you're happy with where you are or you're not. I spoke to a gentleman last week, a really, really cool guy. And he's, Andy, listen, I've got a really good life. I'm really enjoying this. I'm at this sort of figure. And it's around about the 250, 300k mark, sometimes a bit more. It's just me and my sister. We're doing cool. So listen, I think you're really cool. I know what I could do with you, but I want you to be hungry for this. So if you're hungry and you want to make a change, I don't mean kill yourself doing hours. I mean you are coachable. I will create a very detailed step-by-step game plan for your first 90 days. Example is here. And there's a lot to this for a new member from last week. If that is you, sign up for a call. That first call is going to be a connection call. Let's see what you're about. See whether we're a fit. Want to understand where you are now, where you want to get to. Then if so, you can ask me more about our program. And if we're a fit, I'll make a decision usually based on three factors. But I also know this is how things are. If it's not a fit now, but we are a fit in rapport in terms of actual intent, there may well be a future relationship. There may not be. But if you make decisions now and you are really looking forward to take your business forward and you are serious, head to recruitmentmarketinginternational.com/meet. Let's do this and stay strong.